Hello everyone, welcome back to St. Louis Billikens Dynasty, and if you didn't watch the last episode, well, spoiler alert, we won our first game. We beat Ball State at Ball State. We actually demolished them. It was not even close at the end. Our defense played exceptional. We had 4 picks on the day, 2 of them were pick sixes, and only held Ball State to 7 points scored, so our best game by far. And hopefully we can build on that momentum and take out FCS Midwest as well. This is going to be the easiest team on our schedule, but they're only a 67 overall and we are a 69 overall. So it's not like we are so much better than an FCS team. It's actually very, very close. But I mean, when you have an FCS team on your schedule, you need to win. You just can't let those games slip by, especially when it's the easiest game on our schedule. So we need to come out and we need to get our second win under our belts. But before we do that, we do have some new recruitments to add to our class. We have left guard Carl Bjornsson, a power left guard. Don't know. Oh yeah, we do know how good he is. 'Cause I invested in O-line scouting, so it was cheaper, so I scouted all the O-line prospects, but I didn't scout anyone else. And yeah, he just looks, I guess, all around solid. He doesn't have anything eye-popping. 91 strength is nice. 85 impact blocking is pretty good. 74 run blocking, not that great. But he does have A+ playing time, like I always say with all these recruits. I always look at the playing time grade, and he is someone who will start immediately as a true freshman. So he will be an instant upgrade to our O-line, and our O-line desperately needs some upgrades. They played all right last game, but yeah, we definitely need to get better on that front, and Carl Bjornsson will definitely help us with that. So welcome to the team. And we also got Josh Barr, a JUCO strong safety. We lost out on a 2-star high school strong safety, but I wasn't really recruiting him that much. I was going more in on Josh Barr, so not the biggest loss that we lose him. He is a JUCO sophomore, so not ideal. Usually you like to get guys straight out of high school, so you get 4 or 5 years with them. But JUCO sophomore is not terrible. And then of course, he is A+ playing time. He will be an immediate starter. He's a run support, so I'll have him creep up into the box more. And maybe try not to put him into coverage. But yeah, welcome to the class, Josh Barr. We are so close on Antonio Mann too. He would be our second offensive guard to join our class, and he is right on the precipice. No one else is in on him. We're the only ones with a legit chance at getting him. So probably by next week, we will have him signed. He's only a 2-star, and the agile tendency offensive linemen aren't the best. I much prefer pass protector and power, but yeah, he'll be A+ playing time. He will be an immediate starter. So I'd love to add him as soon as possible and free up some hours. Rochelle is also close. Sam Carney is also close with Miami, Ohio, hot on our heels. We just need to get Sam Carney signed before that Week 12 visit. We can't let Miami leapfrog us. We should get him before then. If not next week, then the week after that. And I've put the maximum amount of points on him to really push that recruitment over the edge. But yeah, as long as we get him before that Week 12 visit, we should be good. And then we are still in a fight with Dave Sharp with Iowa. They've got him in on a visit Week 14, and he might actually still be in play by that point. So that is very concerning. When these big teams get guys in on visits, they get so much influence gain, it is unreal. So we really need to wrap this up. I don't know if we can get him in like Week 13 and try to undercut him. We might try to make that visit after this week when some hours open up. But yeah, we need to get this recruitment wrapped up now. So yeah, with all our recruiting hours squared away, we now can get into the game here against FCS Midwest Coyotes. And the crowd is looking a little rowdier today. I guess it doesn't look any more packed, but they're definitely feeling it. I'm sure they loved watching that win against Ball State on TV. And we've got a little bit of hope now in the St. Louis Billikens program. Sean Bartlett, under center again this week. Started the year as the backup, got bumped up to the starting role last week, and he led us to our first win in his first start. So we got to roll with what works. Keith Knight will be watching from the sidelines. He'll be holding field goals, but might be the last time we see him. Way to turn up field. That RPO throw came out so late, but it still worked out. And now we'll try a jet pass that has never worked. But we've got enough speed on the outside. Here's Oscar Choi. He'll cut back inside and just barely manage to get back to where he started. Yeah, we don't have a single receiver that's over 90 speed, so it's kind of hard to get speed and to beat on the jet sweeps. Here's Stafford, the backup tight end that replaced our starter. And he is only a 50 overall, but he plays like a 60. And, oh, no, that's a terrible throw. How did he know that route was going to be run? He jumped that route like he knew it was coming. He ran it before the receiver did. And I don't know why I threw it. I saw it happen. And, yeah, that's not what you need. Start off this game against an FCS team. Yeah, see, he's already jumping the route and running the out before the receiver does, so I don't think anyone else is really open. Yeah, I don't know where I would have went with the ball otherwise. That's just an unfortunate play. And it's because I forgot my game plan and I decided to throw downfield for no reason. The game plan worked so well last week where I just didn't let Bartlett throw any routes besides RPOs and screens. And that's a great sack. Van Eaton gets into the backfield for a coverage sack. Only rushed 4. That's all we needed. We actually covered well downfield, and Van Eaton was able to take advantage of the D tackle. Just shoved the lineman out of the way. And we haven't had many sacks this year, which is a little disappointing. Our playing style grade for that is a straight F, and we just have not been able to get any pressure all year long. So if we can start turning that around here, and we're into the backfield again. We're making some plays today. That brings up 3rd and long. CPU loves to convert 3rd and long. And that's a great hand on it. He had outside leverage, but the linebacker in coverage on the tight end somehow worked around and got a hand on it. And the interception will not hurt us. 3 straight negative plays, and we will force a 3 and out. I just love big passing plays, but once they pop up in coach suggestions, it's so tempting to call them, but we can't throw the ball. Like, I can't do these PA streaks. We're not going to be able to hit anybody. RPOs only. RPOs, screens, and runs. That's our game. And that's enough for a first down. That's all we need. Here's Dunbar getting into the second level. I'd love to see just a huge run from him. He's so close to breaking off the big one, but he just hasn't been able to find the second level. And I think we've beaten on the outside. Here's Dunbar running as a wide receiver, and he's got a huge gain on the slot fade. What can't this guy do? The crowd is going crazy. Sean Bartlett, that is a great throw from him. 44 yards through the air. And that is Dunbar again. He can run as a running back. He can run in the slot as a receiver. It doesn't matter. We just need to get the ball in his hands, because when we do, magic happens. He'll come out of the game for a breather. We'll see Perkins for a run. And yeah, he just doesn't have the same burst. He has a better speed rating, 91 to like 86, 87, I think. But he just doesn't have the same explosiveness. I can't understand. Can't explain it. All right, 3rd and 5, and every single suggestion was a slant, so I guess we're going with a slant here. Hit the flat. Have enough speed. Wait, oh, he didn't get it. He looks so close. But 4th and inches from the 2, I think you have to go for it here. Yeah, you should take your points, but I don't know if I love this play either. No, this bubble screen's open. Get in there. Just enough. I would have been mad if he didn't fight for it. He had space. He just needed to fall over for a few inches. That was not a good block. Could have been a touchdown, but he couldn't hold the block, number 0. But we get enough. 1st and goal from the 1. And I think we just run this 4 straight times. Dunbar, touchdown. Kind of got dragged in there, but he made it work. And we've taken the lead. All right, they hadn't had a positive play in the game, but that was a good one for a gain of 9. We can't let this FCS offense get into rhythm here. Stop them behind the line. Nope. We had a chance to force a 3rd and 3, but broke a couple tackles in the backfield. And that'll be the first quarter. 7-0's your score in favor of the Billikens. And yeah, we've played better. They haven't had much chance to play offense, but we've definitely been better. We just had a costly interception, but didn't cost us much. And he somehow caught that. Wow. We can't let the quarterback be able to, we can't let him just stand there in the pocket and pick apart the defense. We have no pass rush. Fill the hole. That's good enough. All right, that's a couple good plays in a row. 3rd and 9. I think we just run cover 3 again. It's going to be a throw, though. Let's pass it. And it's going to be a draw, actually. Wrap him up. Wrap him up. How does it take 5 people to bring an FCS running back down to the ground? We stop him short, and this will be a long field goal. How much is that? 55? No way he drills that. He's an FCS kicker, dude. That's an impressive kick. It is a dome, so really doesn't have to worry about the wind, but that's a long way away. All right, 7-3. We just need another good drive here, and we'll be firmly in the driver's seat. Rocket screen. No, they read that well. Haven't been able to make that play work yet either. They love jumping that one. Just quick throws. That's all we need. Let them run after the catch. 3rd and 2. Let's go with this play again. They don't read it. And we got it spaced. 1st down, Leon Golden. Sean Bartlett already over 100 yards passing. Keith Knight was lucky to get like 150 in a game. Yeah, just a lot of checkdowns, getting them yards after catch. And we're not even halfway through the game. So good numbers from him so far. Sit down. What are you doing, dude? The ball hit you in the chest. Don't say my bad, Bartlett. That was not your fault. You threw it right at his chest. It bounced off his chest. He did not make an effort to catch it. And now we've got a long 3rd down. But they'll leave the tight end wide open. He doesn't drop it because we took the trash one out, and that's another 1st down. We're just making the smart plays. We're making the easy plays. I don't know if it's because we have different personnel out there that are just making the right plays, but it's working now. And these plays were not working earlier in the year. Ooh. Oh, break a tackle. That's a touchdown. Could have been a pick, but I let him away from the linebacker just enough so that he couldn't get a hand on it. And that's a couple broken tackles to fight his way into the end zone. Forbes would not be denied. Kurt Forbes, senior wide receiver, probably the best one on the roster. He hasn't done much, though. He did a lot there. He showed some flashes of brilliance. Shrugged a couple tackles off, dragged a man into the end zone, and it'll be 14-3. Nice play. I kind of over-pursued to the outside and forced him back in, but I at least forced him back into reinforcements. Didn't let him bounce outside and find space. 3rd and 6. We're double teamed on the side there. We're giving up the inside. No, don't back off. Crash to the quarterback. There's nowhere to go but to scramble up the middle. There's no one you're trying to guard on this side of the field. Why are you backing up? Is there a control to make the coverage defenders crash at the quarterback? Because if there is, I desperately need to learn it. Because they will just watch him scramble for first down and do nothing about it. Pickett! That's an interception! User pick, and I don't know. I'm just confused about what he was trying to do with that throw. He threw it late in the flat. The defender was going to beat him to the inside, and Les Harper has his second pick in as many games. Yeah, he threw it, and he was going to be out of bounds if he caught it. I almost couldn't switch over to the cornerback because I was so shocked he threw it over there. We start with the ball on the opposing half of the field, and we've got a chance for more points. Forbes beats on the outside. Does he have the speed? Yes, he does. Touchdown, Billikens. Last week was a defensive tune-up game. This week, the offense has decided to show up for the first time all season. Kurt Forbes. Haven't said his name much all year long. He's our best rated wide receiver, but it's only now he's deciding to make plays. Just beat press clean, had the speed, and Bartlett just threw it up and let him go after it. And it is 21-3. Ugh, I need a drink of water after that. Just horrible voice crack. I apologize. Got a bit too excited with that call. I just haven't seen a big play in forever. I don't know how to react. Yeah, we're just not a man team. I just can't call man plays anymore. Oh, big hit. Surprised he didn't bounce off, but we forced 3rd and 1. Don't let him get the first. Throw right over the middle. Yeah, that's too easy. Another slant. That's an easy completion. Still don't have an answer for it. Yes. Man definitely isn't the answer. With the blitz, I changed to man, obviously. But we just don't have the speed to keep up, especially with the slants. I think zones, you can kind of clog up the middle. I think that's just what you have to do. Zone blitzes and zone coverages. Maybe match, but even then, it's a bit too much like man for our players to handle it. And now FCS is driving. Catch up! No. And they're chewing clock down here. They don't need to give us any time to respond. Time is not an issue here for FCS Midwest. And it'll just throw it away. Good coverage. We didn't get any pressure, so he was just kind of standing there like a statue, but at least we didn't give him scrambling. I think we can't let him beat him. Can't let him beat us with his legs. And just wide open. That's not good. It's a touchdown on yet another slant. I think it was more of an in than a slant. But, I mean, no one even remotely close. Yeah, I guess that was just good play design. This zone right here got preoccupied with this in, and then they had a second one following. I guess one of these two guys has to not stand around doing nothing. I think 20 needs to take him, and then the safety can take this guy leaking out if he needs to. But, yeah, I'll just chalk it up to a good play call. I guess they saw we were running cover 3 so much, and they drew up a play to exploit it. I'll give it to them. 21-10. We have 17 seconds to respond if we can. But I don't know if we have the... We're not a fast-scoring team, and I don't want to throw an interception and give them a chance to respond. So we might just run the ball. Be content with the lead going into half. Unless Dunbar's got speed. He might break it all the way himself. We don't need to throw the ball. We got the best running back in the league. And he's going to shake his ass for no reason, but after a run like that, you can do whatever the hell you want, Lenny Dunbar. What a run. He didn't do anything special. He just had a couple nice cuts and just outran everybody. And I was just content to run the clock down, but Dunbar decided to do it all himself. 28-10. This team is fun. I cannot believe it. And FCS Midwest will just kneel out the rest of the half. 28-10 is your halftime score. Lonnie Dunbar once again leading the way. He's been our best player all season. And he's finally got that big signature moment to show for it. He's just been so close to breaking off the big one all year. And he finally made someone miss on the second level, broke out. And once you get that far, no one's catching you. That is 86 speed, by the way. And he was pulling away. He does not run like a 86 overall speed running back. Bartlett's made some nice throws too. Just an all-around team performance going on right now. Has a quarterback switch really done us that much good? I don't know what's going on here. I can't say that this was all Keith Knight's fault. I think I'm just calling a better game now. I'm not calling absolutely insane plays for no reason. And it might be the O-line too. They're all kind of shuffled around to their natural positions. And that might be one of the bigger reasons why we've been able to do better. We're having better blocking lanes on runs. And we haven't really had to throw deep, so we haven't really needed to worry about pass rush. Yeah, that's just a good play call. I was in Tampa too. The middle linebackers playing high between the safeties, so that leaves just the short middle wide open. And they just ran like 3 straight drags through it. One of them was bound to be open. And he's going to scramble up the middle, and I was kind of running coverage, but I was there as a spy as well, and stopped him before he could do too much damage. 2nd and 7. Once again, we're in Tampa too, and they know how to exploit it. I don't know how they know what coverage we're running every single time. Can't rule out a run though. It will be. Get inside! Stop him! Oh! We met him 2 yards deep, and he still dragged himself over the line. Pick it off! Oh! That's just not a good throw. He threw it right at the coverage defender in his zone, and jumped up and made a play on it, but couldn't come down. It's a run. I'm slow to react. And that'll make it 3rd and manageable. And we have to just stay in cover 3. But the short middle is wide open again, and we can't bring him down. Yeah, I think this far down this deep in our red zone, I think we can play cover 2 a bit more effectively. How do we let them get 3 yards out of that? But it'll be good against the run if they run, but they don't. It'll be a scramble. Get there. I can't switch on to the guy. Dilworth runs it in. We haven't been able to stop the scramble if he decides to run it. And yeah, the lack of a spy is hurting us right now. Yeah, so I see him roll out, and I want to switch on to number 20 there. Is that 20? 29. He's who I want to switch on to, but see, I switch on to 31 instead, even though he's way further away from the ball. Shouldn't it be the guy closest to the ball? I don't get it. I guess if I crash in, he'll just flip it to 31. I think it would have been a touchdown regardless. I don't know why he didn't throw it to this dude who's just standing there wide open. They just deserved to score there, but it's frustrating. You're never able to switch on to the guy you want to when you're trying to stop the scramble. They'll switch you to someone on the complete opposite side of the field, even though you want the guy closest to the ball. And yeah, 28-17. It's only an 11-point deficit. Game is not over. Can't let our foot off the gas. We need another score. Get up the field. Just short. 3rd and inches. 9 times out of 10, if they stop you just short like that, they're also going to stuff you on 3rd down if you try to run it. But I don't even know who this halfback is. Who is this guy? I think that's our power back. We don't usually see him. We don't run anything in power formations. That's Cameron Teague. And that might be his first touch of the season. Yeah, he did well, 5 yards. Just lowered the shoulder and got it. Bounce outside, make a man miss. Good play. Oh, and they say he was down? Oh, my. Yeah, he got so low on the juke move, his knee touched the ground. If this was the NFL, that would have been a sick play. But this is college, and once you're down, you're down. No one needs to touch you. Could have gotten even more there, but you just managed to make it back to the line. And they were in the backfield in a hurry, I felt like. Yeah, the right guard just got beat clean there. Was waiting for the tight end to run that route. He didn't run it fast enough. Just too slow to... And we don't have time to let the slow routes develop. 3rd and 10 is not what you want to see. Oh, that's another pick. And it might be for 6. Nope, we stopped him. Yeah, that's just not a good throw. Yeah, we just can't get into those 3rd and long situations because then we have to throw. Yeah, should have thrown to the drag. He had space and time. But I was going to throw to the comeback with anticipation, but this the safety somehow knew that's the exact route that was going to be thrown and sat right where the ball was going to be. But I saw him come down, and I knew I shouldn't have thrown it. I was hoping he would crash down even more to take away the drag, but that didn't happen. So, yeah. Just a bad pick to throw, and we're giving FCS Midwest life. And that's just too easy. One play, one score. And this is looking a little nervous now. Yeah, of course they'll go for 2. And he tried to scramble, but I picked the right lane and shut that down. That's a huge 2-point conversion stop. Would have made it a field goal gain, but now they're down by 5. They'll need a touchdown. Van Eaton, I kind of hesitated on rushing so I wouldn't get too deep in. Created a nice pocket with the contained players on the outside, and once he tried to tuck and run, I filled the lane. And yeah, this drive, probably the most important one of the game. We need points on this drive. We need to at least make it an 8-point game. Collapsing to FCS Midwest would just be soul-crushing after the win last game. We can't blow a lead against a FCS team. We just can't. Recruits are watching. Press coverage against a bubble screen I don't like. But there's blockers over there. I'll trust it. There's Oscar Choi, 3rd and 1. Good chance they blow this up. But we got our power back in there again, and he's got enough. Cameron Teague, he's here for one job and one job only. He's here to get first downs. We'll throw Dunbar out there on a slot fade again. I want to see if it works again. No, they play a high 3. I'll just throw it away. No need to get crazy. They're keying in on the run here. It's getting less and less effective as the game goes on. Now, yeah, we'll let this tick down. That'll be the end of the 3rd quarter. We've let the Coyotes get back into it. 5-point game. And yeah, we can't afford to punt the ball back here. I think we go for it if we get a little bit closer. 4th and 8 will be a tough ask, but if we can get yards closer, I think we go for it. Here's the drag. Beat him to the outside, Oscar. Nope, doesn't have enough. I think we go for it. 4th and 3 is pretty good. I think we just run a mesh and try to get one of the drags open. And the tight end comes open, and that's exactly what we needed. 50 overall, but he's playing better than the 62 we benched him for. If that was the other tight end, I've forgotten his name. I don't even ever want to say it again in my life. But if that was the other tight end, he loved dropping a 4th down pass more than anything in the world. I guarantee that would have bricked off his hand. But he came open, and we dumped it off to him, and he had the speed to get way down the field. And now we're threatening here. Dunbar will bounce it back. I think we turn on shoot clock here. I mean, we kind of already were with the accelerated clock down to 20 seconds, but I'd like to take it all the way down. We don't need to give them many chances to respond. First down. They're really crowding the box now. Bounce outside. He's got the speed. Cut inside. It looked impressive for only a 2-yard gain. All right, Perkins is in the game. That scares me a little bit. Cut inside. And he's got the touchdown. Third defender in helped propel him over the edge. And that's Perkins who gets in the end zone. He hasn't done much this year, but he did enough on that one. Dunbar stepped out for a breather, and Perkins said, "You don't need to come back out. I'll handle it for you, buddy." Cameron Perkins, Star Dev Jr. Just give it to this running back tandem, and they'll do the rest. And that's a 12-point game. Yeah, we just need to play mistake-free football. I can't be throwing that pick that I did a couple possessions ago. Just gave FCS Midwest way too good a field position, and they were able to answer within a play. So we just need to play mistake-free football. We need to make them work for every yard, and we need to chew as much time off the clock as we can on offense. They are a hurry-up team, so they will have enough time if they want to. And that's undercut user pick. It was an underthrown ball, and I was able to jump underneath it. And that is exactly what we needed. We can put the game away right now. Terry Poole. Did he get an interception last game? I don't remember saying his name. He's the 82 speed corner. He got cooked, but he was somehow able to work his way back with that little speed. I'm actually a little bit impressed by that. Yeah, he didn't get any interceptions last game, but he's on the score sheet now. And that's a big takeaway when we need it most. And we can take this down we can end the game probably. I don't know if we have enough field to work with to kill as much time as I want to, but yeah, we can take it down to within 2 minutes if we play our cards right. And I think by that point it'll be too late. We need a first down here, though. That's the first step. I think we throw it. We're not going to get 6 yards to the air. Oh, they've vacated the box, though. Oh, we have to throw it. The play clock's running out. Outrun him, cut up! Oh, just short. From our own 30. Kicking a field goal would make it a 15-point game. That would make it it's still 2 possessions, but at least we wouldn't lose. No, we go for it. We go for it here. Well, they're stacking the box, though. I don't like this. I think we trust Dunbar here. And why would I doubt him? That's an easy first down. That was a huge hole by the O-line, too. They've actually been playing very well. They have really stepped it up after I shuffled up their positions. Yeah, Dunbar's going to go out of bounds. This is not really what we needed, but I think the yards were more important. We just need first downs. Here's our power back. He's having a great game. He got put in ahead of Perkins, and he just bulldozed his way through. He's got a little speed to him. Bounced it outside, cut up. He got blown up there. We just need to kill timeouts. Cameron Teague's out there, big power back. And he's got a lot of space. Run a man over. That's a touchdown, and that'll be your ball game. Cameron Teague. It's been a running back show here in St. Louis. All 3 of them have touchdowns in this one. Cameron Teague, the latest. And he might need to get some more touches in the future. I think this is the first game this year I've been saying his name, and he's played exceptional. 42 points on the board is exceptional. This is by far our best game. Yes, it is against FCS Midwest, but we definitely needed a good game for our offense, and we've shown that we can put up points, which is exactly what we needed after the absolute stinkers we were laying down, dude. I was giving up all hope. Pick it off. That's another interception. It's all going right for the Billikens. That was a deflection that fell into the hands of the defender. That's Warren Barron. He's back on the score sheet after a pick last time. And he just put the icing on the cake. He's only a freshman, too. And he's really starting to come into his own now. Yeah, maybe Dunbar's hurt. Maybe I get him out of the game. Teague is the 4th string. That's crazy. He's only a 53 overall, but he does not play like it. Yeah, he's got 88 speed. He's got lumbering. He looks kind of like Derrick Henry out there. Much smaller, though, but he kind of runs the same. Fast, but he's upright, and he's big, so he's lumbering. He looks impressive when he runs. He's a receiving back? Wow. I would have put money on him being a power back, but yeah, I guess I'll put him in front of Buford too. He's deserved it. And Dunbar is all sorts of hurt. Yeah, no reason to get him banged up even more. All right, this will be the last snap of the game. We'll hand it off to Perkins. He's got a big hole. That'll be a first down. And that is all she wrote. 42-23, a statement win for the St. Louis Billikens program. It came against an FCS school. Got to keep saying that, but hey, you got to beat the teams that you're better than. That's the bottom line. This is the only team we're better than on our schedule. We needed a win here, and more than that, we needed to build off the momentum we carried from last week. We finally got our first win last week. We were feeling on top of the world, and if we came into this game and dropped against an FCS school, I don't know if we would have recovered. We needed this one, and we got it. Bartlett, another strong game. He had 2 picks, but they were more decision-making errors than throwing errors, so I'm going to put them on myself. Again, not really asked to do much, but he's excelling in the role that he's given. Rushing, Dunbar had 160 yards. Most of them came on that long one to end the second half, but that was probably the deal breaker. That's the one that probably gave us the win, that long one with 8 seconds left in the second half. It was nice to have a buzzer beater score to go our way for once. But, yeah, that kind of made the lead insurmountable. They made a late push at the end, made it close, but if he doesn't score that at the end, it's a whole different ball game, I think. Teague had another great game in his small cameos. Perkins only 3 touches. Yeah, he just doesn't impress me. I say that every week, but I have to keep saying it. Kurt Forbes had his breakout game. Carroll Stafford playing well as the new starting tight end. Only 50 overall, but playing much higher than that. Dunbar only had 1 catch, but it was a huge slot fade for I think it was a touchdown. It was not. He was tackled at like the 3. But yeah, explosive plays from our fullbacks. What am I saying? From our halfbacks. Yeah, just overall great performance from the offense. And then on defense, Les Harper, the cornerback, led the team in tackles. Maurice Hester, another 2 tackles for loss. He's had a great series of games. Van Eaton, I said his name a couple times. He had the only sack as well. And then 3 picks today. It's just a great play from our secondary. Terry Poole, Warren Barron, and Les Harper tallied all 3. And that's just another good win. And we've leveled up again. Turns out winning gets you skill points. Who knew? Yeah, winning games is important in this game because it's not like it's the NFL and losing you can justify it with, well, we're tanking, so we're just trying to get a high draft pick. You can't tank in college football. Losing games doesn't get you good players. The good players want to come to your team only if you win. So you need to win games early and often if you want good players to be able to recruit to your school. And winning games will drive influence up, it'll drive your school grades up, and it'll give you more skill points so you can invest in a recruiter and then get more interest. So it all depends on winning games. So that's why this little run we've got is super important. If we ended the season undefeated, without winning a single game, that would have stung in more ways than one. So this is very, very important. What do we need points in? Kickers, useless. Running back, maybe, but I think we go D-line instead. And another thing we're going to have to look at on the offseason is if I want to keep these coordinators around. This guy is, I guess, fine. This guy is a master motivator, but what does he even do for me? I mean, I guess off-season training boost for linebackers is all right. It's nothing really that excites me. I'd prefer someone with... I mean, I think motivator is the second best one. Tactician's good too, but I think it's the third most useful. So the least out of the 3 starting ones you can have. Because in motivator, you get the off-season training boost, which can help grow your players. And I guess I'll have to see what their pipelines are as well and see if they're any useful. But I'd prefer someone with recruiter or motivator to really overlap our skills and really get the most out of the recruiting process. All right, we'll simulate ahead. Week 11. Lonnie Dunbar is your MAC Offensive Player of the Week. And yeah, he deserved it. He had one hell of a game. Yeah, he had over 200 all-purpose yards if you include the 44-yard reception. And yeah, he's really the workhorse of this offense. If he doesn't go, we don't go. And we do have recruiting hours available, so that means someone did commit. Who was it? We got Antonio Mann, the right guard. I don't think anyone else was really in play, but I really wanted him to sign to free up some hours because it was really dragging on. Nebraska was starting to make a little push there at the end. They offered him. I don't know how close they got, but yeah, glad we got him wrapped up before they were able to get close. And then we got Sam Carney, the zone's cornerback. We got him ahead of Miami, Ohio's Week 12 visit. That's what we needed. And yeah, our corners have been unbelievable the past 2 games, but in the previous in the earlier part of the season, they were just getting absolutely cooked. We've shifted strategies. We're playing more zone now. So, and that's paying dividends, but yeah, we definitely need some more quality. And he, like most of the people I'm recruiting, is an A playing time, so he will be a true freshman starter. And that's it for recruitments. I'm gonna have to go in and put some more points in. And we're starting to get to the point where I might consider adding more people to the board. We have 27 scholarships out right now. And I do want to leave space for the transfer portal, but the more good players I can get in, the better, because I can get a full class of 30 to 35, and I can guarantee every single one of them will be year 1 starters as true freshmen. They're all A+ playing time, so they will all be immediate upgrades. And so if I can get 35 immediate starters into the team, we will look completely different next year. And if we can get immediately better like that, I'll take it. So if I can add another player that can help us, I will. But I don't know how many spots to leave because I don't know how many transfer portal players will be interested in us if we go like 3 and 9 or something like that. But we'll see. Navy's starting to fight us for Owen McCain. We already have one running back we're trying for, so I don't really need 2, especially when Perkins and Dunbar will be coming back next year. Well, Perkins might not. He might transfer. But we will have Dunbar as our starter next year. So neither of these players will be starting. So I don't know if I want to put too many points in one. 5, I think, might be fine for now. Then we can double back once we get Manny Royster's signature. I found Brian Morris. He's still in the open recruitment phase. He's a 3-star. I scouted him a little bit, and yeah, he has 91 speed. So I said we need him no matter what. Doesn't look really good at anything else. That medium route running looks awful. His release is in the 50s probably. But yeah, we definitely need better. We're losing at least one wide receiver. One wide receiver is a senior, so we'll need another one. And 25 points wasn't enough to get us even into the picture. So I'm debating if I want to send the house and go even harder, or if I just back off and say, hey, This guy doesn't want us. No one else is recruited on him, though. That's the thing. No one else has a scholarship on him but us. So I think we have a chance if we push. And I might do that since we have points left over. Tyler Cavco, no one else wants him. No one wants the tackles. Kari Rochelle, bro. You need to sign with us, bro. Do I take the soft sell off? It's only 3 points. I might go contact friends and family. Maybe tack 5 on the Ron Hawker. I don't need them both. Oh, Jalen Austell is coming down to the wire here with Iowa. Can we schedule a visit? No, we can't. So we might lose him. He has 2 overlapping grades that are on A+, so I could hard sell him. Sending the house isn't getting us the gains we need to keep up. And especially once they have that week 12 visit, yeah, I think this recruitment might be over. We might lose out on all our D-tackle prospects. So I'm going to try hard selling. I think that's the best we're going to get. And then tack on another 10. And then we just got to hope that he wants to be a Billiken instead of a Hawkeye. Eastern Michigan is making a move for both of these cornerbacks that we want. So we're going to need to up the ante. All right, and that's all our hours for this week. All right, and next on the schedule is Western Michigan, but I think I'm going to save that one for next time. I was planning on doing 2 games in 1 episode, but this one's already gone way too long, so I think I'll split it up. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will see you next time.